I just can't let you go.
Hey Virgo, welcome back to your reading. This is Kelly from House of Virgo. If you're new, please smash that like button and subscribe. So we're going to take a look at the rest of January, see what messages come in for you. Personal reading link is in the description box below this video. And yeah, let's see what is going on. Okay, so you have love, healing heart, and clock. So unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction, healing from some kind of heartbreak, Virgo, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction, and taking time to heal and making progress in your life. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Got a lot of support around you, Virgo. A lot of people, whomever they are, friends, family members. Hold on a second, I forgot to turn. Phone's blowing up. Friends, family members, people celebrating you, you celebrating you. Feeling like a winner, Virgo. I feel like there's people in your life who they really believe in you. They really think that you can go the distance, that you can do what you set out to do. You're quite impressive. I feel like maybe you have a lot of fans or just a lot of people who look up to you, Virgo, for your triumphs, the things that you have gone through in your life. I feel like you don't take all the credit, because I think you're too humble to do that. I feel like you know that in order to get where you need to be or where you've gotten, it's because of some type of support system, energetic support system, or positive affirmations or things that you've heard from other people in your life. When you went through your failures, or felt like giving up, or you felt like you maybe had lost your confidence, I see these people around you, and these, maybe there were people who gossip around you or just don't give support, but there's something shifting here in the next few weeks, or the next, the rest of this month. You're definitely going to feel, the next 2 weeks, you're definitely going to feel like you really are kind of riding your high horse, but not in an egotistical way. And there's celebration of you, okay? These people who surround you want you to love yourself and honor and cherish yourself, okay? And they're in your corner, Virgo, fighting for you, right? Because I feel like this is a triangle. They're in your corner, in all corners, fighting for you, celebrating you, and they're impressed. Now, it could be one person, sure, okay? Could be 2 people or 3, but whomever it is, you have a supportive energy around you to accomplish the things you've accomplished. Let me say it again: to accomplish the things you set out to do, or the things that you have done. Okay? And this brings healing. Now, there's some healing from a heartbreak as well that's coming up. Freedom from some kind of toxic relationship or an addiction. Mending your heart back together. Let's take a look. This has a lot to do with unconditional love for yourself. Wow, the Chariot. You're moving forward with this healing journey. Look at this. 2 of Cups. So beautiful. There is a relationship here that I feel like you're either going to experience or re-experience with someone due to this healing energy. Could be a Cancer. But there's action and change. The changes that you're making with healing yourself, or because of another person or people who are supporting you, is going to bring you into some type of a union with someone. Because there's no bitterness. There's liberation. there's renewal and some type of recovery. Okay, and I feel like your heart opens in the next 2 weeks. And there's a connection that gets made in the next 2 weeks with someone who is like-minded with you. And this is a romantic connection, a love partnership of some sort. That you and another person come together. So, Virgo, if you have nobody in your life at this time, rest assured, you're going to find your equal. Someone that understands you in the same exact way you understand them. It's almost like a feeling of, have we met before? Now, this could be a new experience of love in a relationship you're already in, or just meeting somebody new. Okay, it's not always a new love card, but it's definitely a romantic connection that you make. There's mutual feelings here. And it's coming during this time of this healing time period. And I feel like, Virgo, do not disregard this just because you're in a healing phase. Right? Because healing is continuous, you know, and can take a long time. While you're sewing up your heart, Virgo, somebody comes in and grabs a needle and thread and participates in helping healing your heart. And it's romantic. Wow, you have justice with the clock. As you're taking time to heal, something feels right here. Libran energy, fair, balanced. Let me see. It's also like a truth coming out here. Let's take a look and see. What could this be? Oh, wow. That you deserve better. It's also recognizing that you've been hurt in the past. Right? I see you being on this journey, and I see you not quitting. I don't know any Virgos that give up or quit. But I also feel like part of this journey is you come to realize that something ends, or that something that has ended was so that someone more fitting for you can come in. And that's the truth that you come to realize that. And maybe you come to realize it after meeting your true soulmate. Maybe you come to realize that, well, the reason that this relationship has ended from before, the truth of the matter is that we weren't right for each other. And that opens up this connection to come in. It's kind of like the saying, when you meet the right person, it makes you understand why something didn't work out with another person, because they weren't right for you. And that's what I'm hearing. And I know that's not going to be a message for everybody, but there is a truth and an understanding in regards to this. You're learning. Wow, look at that. Building foundations. This person you're meeting or you connect with could have children or want children or have raised their children already. But there's passion and fire. A lot of passion. Virgo, I see your heart being set on fire. And it feels mostly like because of somebody that you connect with. And it's not toxic or crazy or wild or just one of those just uncomfortable types of connections. This feels whole. You meet your other half. You connect with another half. And there might be somebody that you're connecting with that is going through the same journey as well, where you both come together. That if you have someone that it's been over for a very long time, you come to understand why. What else, Virgo? Things kind of come together. Yeah, surrender. You understand why somebody betrayed you or why something ended. And I still see that you have this light in your heart. You have this fire. You have this purpose to keep moving forward. And it's because you have all of this good energy behind you and these people lifting you up, praising you. I feel like the future looks really bright. The future being from now until February 1st. There's a letting go energy that happens. And that allows you to take charge of your life and to move forward into what you want. Because you get the clarity. Or you give yourself clarity. Or you give yourself closure. Maybe it's a divorce. Frees you up. Or you come to understand a previous divorce. Why something didn't work out with that person. And what the deal was. That frees you up to meet somebody new. Or to connect with your soulmate. Anything else for Virgo? Okay. Queen of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So this could be another person that you connect with. Could be your soulmate. For some, it's the person that something ended with. But it's also about you taking a look at your emotions and seeing how you've kept them bottled up. Or how you distracted yourself so you didn't have to feel certain things. That's part of your healing. You're probably an empath. That's the Queen of Cups. Nurturing, healing, supportive, tolerant, full of empathy. Or the other person is. But I feel like for you, Virgo, the emotions were overwhelming. And you probably put a lid on them. Because maybe they were too scary to feel. Pass through you like ghosts. Too haunting. I feel like you're going through this healing stage where you're allowing them to pass through. And not distracting yourself with your feelings. With other things. External stimuli. And it's good because that's processing your feelings. It's processing your emotions and connecting with your intuitive self. I feel like there's another person who matches your energy. Very similar to you. And you both do the same thing. Feelings and emotions are overwhelming. Can cause mood shifts and changes. Trying to maintain order and structure. Regulate the emotions so as not to have yourself in this position where you're just like spazzing all over the place. But at the same time, it's an energy of two people who are suppressing. And so when you're going to suppress the scary feelings, you're going to suppress the good feelings. And then there isn't going to be any sharing at all. Emotional intimacy is out the door. You can't only suppress some. So maybe just taking a look at that. And working and rebuilding. Some of you, it's a lot to do with your childhood or a sibling. But this has to do with kindness and empathy and sincerity. The past. I feel like someone loves you very much or will come to love you very much. And will want to revisit the past with you. And not change the past, but reframe the past. And maybe see it in more of a positive way. It can also be about friendship. But moving on as well into the unknown. And being fearless about that. Being fearless about moving into the unknown. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there. That's kind of your thing here. They're giving me that. They're giving me that Incubus song. Whatever tomorrow brings, I will be there. And there's something about a lighter and a roller coaster. You'd think I would know the lyrics, but whenever I try to call them up, they disappear. Sometimes you feel the fear of uncertainty stinging clear, and you can't help but ask yourself how much you let the fear take the wheel and steer. And it's driven you before, and it seems to have a vague, haunting mass appeal. But lately, and soon, you'll begin to find that you should be the one behind the wheel, Virgo. With open arms and open eyes. Don't be one of the hive. Hold your own and drive. You can do this, Virgo. You're being given the confidence and the security to overcome any pains or trauma or fears that you've had in your past. Look, love comes in. I mean, it just opens the door. It's like like somebody's opening the vault to what you deem to be these demons hidden in the basement, but they're not actually demons. They're like these helpless children or child that's been held hostage, not allowed to express his or her feelings, even to him or herself. And you're apologizing to that little child and saying, it's okay, you can talk to me. It's okay, you can tell me how you feel. It's a reconnection on a very high spiritual level. You know, those hurts and pains that you experience in childhood, if they aren't processed, if you were never told it's going to be okay, and you're going to be okay, and I'm here for you. You want to protect her from being hurt, but at the same time, she doesn't thrive. And you want to thrive. So you're going through a major shift in this healing heart. The healing heart isn't just putting, slapping a label on your, and sticking it on your chest and say, hi, I'm healing. People are going through serious healing energies. Are not announcing it because it's scary. There might be shame involved. There might be extreme pain. There might be some who don't want anyone to know their hurts and their pains. But there are people that you can't hide it because, believe it or not, those hurts and pains that are deep within are etched on our faces. And when people look at you, they can see it in your eyebrows, between your nose and your eyebrows, or your eyes, even in your eyes. So you might as well just let her loose, let her out of that vault. I feel like I've spoken about this before, so it's coming up again. It doesn't have to be too deep, It's just about processing your emotions, because I feel like that fear is what's holding you back from surrendering, releasing, and opening yourself up to a beautiful connection, which is coming to you. For some of you, it's already here. So if you need to do like the Page of Cups and take baby steps, then go ahead. But don't be ashamed. Yeah, Virgo, you need to take your time, of course. I'm not letting you all out. Virgo, you got like a whole school of children representing every piece of pain in your life, of everything you've dealt with up until probably yesterday. And you have it all stacked. Now, are you going to add more, or are you going to start taking it away? All right, let's take a look at this other person. They were showing up as the Queen of Cups. Somebody else who has the same energy as you. There's a mirroring. I want to tell you that. I'm feeling a mirroring energy here. Look at the mirror. See? There's a mirroring. There you go. Two people who love each other, fall in love. There's a very beautiful connection here I'm seeing. It's still a mirroring energy, but it's in a sense of freedom and liberation to love. Freedom to love. Opening up the heart. There's a decision that gets made. There's somebody who has decided to love you, wants this healing, or is deciding, or will be deciding. That Four of Swords. They want to retreat with you, recover what was lost, if this is a relationship from the past. But as far as romantic, they want to rest in a safe place with you. You are a safe place to them. They truly love you. Beautiful love here with the Lovers. Beautiful. Deep love. You and this person together are stronger. Okay, and you might be at a distance to them. They're waiting. They're waiting for you to come. There you go. Beautiful. 10 of Cups. Total love and support they have to offer. But you must choose as they are choosing. And you must both choose. Somebody here will wait for you, however long it takes, as you're sewing up your heart. Like I said, they'll participate. They'll grab a needle and thread and help you. Because it helps them heal as well. And these past 2 days, Virgo, have been very intense as far as the emotions. We have Gemini energy there. Sagittarius, Temperance, an angel watching over you. This is meant to be you and this connection. There's a King of Cups now. It's crazy. Feels like you are a wish come true for them. Something about you, Virgo. They're drunk on love. Their love for you. Drunk on their love for you. There's the devil. Oh, man. Yeah, they have their toxic stuff, too. They have their demons, Virgo. They have their own demons. They're fighting a battle within them, just as you are within yourself. But look at the center. The Two of Cups is right there in the center. Patience, Virgo. Spirit says, have patience. Be at harmony with your plants and your animals and earth. Be at harmony with yourself. Everything in moderation. Balance things out. I feel like that's how they view you, though. Or maybe that's how you produce, like you show yourself. You might have turmoil inside. But I feel like when this person sees your face, they can tell. That maybe your smile, as beautiful as it is not as extravagant as you might portray your life to be. They can sense. I feel like your person's also an empath. Your eyes are not as bright as those who are truly happy, and they're sensing that. But they will be, because you have a lot of love and support around you. I love this for you, because I feel like you're on your way of healing. And you're taking your power back to do that. As scary as it might be, it's the bravest thing you can do. It is, people say, oh, going into outer space, going to the depths of the sea, it's the bravest thing anybody can do. Well, so is entering the deep recesses of the heart and the mind. Like going into a haunted house with cobwebs, place you haven't been in a long time, can be scary too. So it's all perspective. Some people explore out there, and some people explore the inner world of the psyche. It looks like you're exploring the inner world of yourself. And going in there with that broomstick, Virgo, and that Swiffer. And you got your cleaning supplies. I know you'll do it. I know you'll do it. You have that analytical mind as well, apart from being an empath. But you're good at organizing, and you'll go down in there and you'll let that person free, and then you'll clean up the cobwebs and organize and compartmentalize everything where it needs to be. Because Virgo, if there's one thing that's kind of like a thorn in your side, is some unfinished business. You like things to be kind of perfect, but you'll settle for just getting in there and progressing, and work your way towards perfecting the things you need to perfect, so they're shiny and new and enjoyable to experience. You deserve love, Virgo, because you're lovable. So love yourself first, Virgo. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. You're not obligated to do anything. As Bruce Lee once said, and you're not obligated to deceive anyone either. As Bruce Lee once said, you were not put on this planet to live up to others' expectations, and they were not put on this earth to live up to yours. You set your own expectations for yourself, and you achieve those goals for yourself. not against anybody. There is no competition, only that within yourself. And you go at your pace to reach your goals. You are not obligated to compete with anybody. You don't have to be better or worse. You don't have to do anything. It's you. You're with you 24 hours a day, more than any other person, more than your pets, more than anybody. And you're the most important one in your life. Because without you, what is there? So I really feel like you're on this journey to learn how to express your feelings and your love, maybe to make romantic gestures without fear of being rejected or abandoned. So it's kind of like, I feel like you're coming back to the core of who you are. And a lot of it comes from the support. And believe it or not, you are looked up upon and viewed in a very positive way, more than you probably think people view you. You might view yourself as like, oh, I did that again. Oh, I messed up. Because you're critical of yourself. Maybe not all the time, maybe some of you. But there's a critique of yourself. And Virgos are, known for it. Or a blaming of yourself. Or if you could just have said this. Or if you could just have done that. And everybody does that, right? But you, Virgo, because you seek perfection, I feel like to tell you that progress is more important than perfection. And people who do seek out perfection are never happy with themselves. They generally do it because they're not happy with themselves. People who make progress can look back and say, hey, I make good progress. I can make more till I get where I need to be. But people who seek perfection are never happy with their progress. They don't even reflect on it. So, excuse me, pat yourself on the back when you have your awakenings or when you realize things. Spirit says you can be completely vulnerable with someone, completely open with a particular person, because you're safe and divinely guided, you're protected. So there's no harm that's going to come. If you feel like you get rejected after being completely open with someone, that's just God protecting you. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. I feel like these are fear-based. Ooh, there's a twin flame. You might be asking yourself, is this my twin flame? But the question really is, sometimes it's not the wrong answer, but sometimes it's the wrong question. And I think you're asking the wrong question. Not whether or not someone is a divine counterpart, because they are. The question is, what can I learn from this to make my life better? To improve, to be a better person for myself? What are my lessons here from a past life love that can turn into a recommitment to love that will develop, or an opportunity for new love in your life? So it all pretty much starts with you, right? I mean, I just feel like this is more of a therapeutic reading about self-care. Yeah, I mean, because miracles do happen, but because we have free will, we oftentimes, well, not oftentimes, but we get to choose if we want to accept the miracle or not. Does that make sense? Just because they happen, you have to be willing to make a decision if you want this miracle or not. Some miracles are so profound and they're hard to believe, and you might feel at times that you're not even worthy or deserving of a miracle, and then you might reject it. And I feel like that's part of the decision. And I feel like when you're in a mindset of not feeling worthy of something, you will reject even the greatest love of all. People will, not just you. Other people who don't feel worthy of love, they will want to hold on to someone, but they'll also hold back from fully loving that person. And that's a very dangerous situation to put another person in, because it gives inappropriate hope. It's so important to come in as a whole person right? Not a perfect person, but someone who's making progress and change. And I feel like the overall message is that there's two people here who are going through some major shifts and changes. Like I said, that wolf moon really had a profound effect on a lot of people. So there's some major shifts. Let's see what your person is going through, and let's see what your hidden truth is. Okay? Your person, this person, sometimes they stay awake thinking about you. If this is someone, there's a recommitment. They look for you everywhere. They think the timing just wasn't right. But I think that's maybe an excuse. It's like saying, oh, I'll have kids when the time is right. Like, there's no way to prepare for that. You get in and you do it. Because you could have all the money in the world, and then something major happens. So you're either doing it or you're not. And they feel like they crossed the line with you. Stepped over a boundary. But they're hopeful you will be together again. And let's take a look at you, Virgo. You feel like this person came closer than anyone. And if you push them away, that's because they came closer than anyone. Yep. You wish you could take back some things that you said. Because you replay some conversations over and over. That's part of their obsessive thoughts. You are the best thing in my life. Virgo, what are you coming to? Two people here are coming to some real serious understandings. And this person is always on your mind, Virgo. You have good news you want to share with them. You wish you could, but for some reason maybe you can't. Maybe right now or the next couple of weeks. One more for Virgo's person. Yeah, they love you. Just plain and simple. They feel that way. Do they express it the way you need them to? I don't know. Maybe that's something they're learning to do. Do you need to hear that? Probably. Let's see what your repair, evolution, growth message is for Virgo. Childhood wound. There you go. Your inner child is looking to heal so you can move on by understanding the situation in a new light. Going within to heal requires self-love and compassion. Gaining perspective through energy work or therapy can be very helpful in accessing tools to empower your inner child. Yeah, Virgo. A lot of this, I would suffice it to say, majority of you, not all, okay, not all, but the majority of you still have some childhood wounding. And that's what I was talking about. And like I said, I feel like we talked about this vault thing in the past, in my readings here. I don't remember, maybe a few months ago, about going within and giving that little child a hug. Waiting for you. He or she's waiting for you. And to all you tough macho guys who are here on my channel, goes for you too. You weren't so tough when you were 3, were you? Except that you are a radiant goddess. Yes, even you men. You're an amazing goddess, ready to fully understand how significant you are, queen or king. Tap into your power by owning your beauty and potential, by not making any apologies for it, right? Own your shit. Own it. You feel ashamed? Own it. You're hurt? Own it. You're happy? Own it. You offended someone? Own it. Oh, well, if you offended someone, well, if they come to you and tell you that it hurt them, and you could say, well, my intention wasn't to hurt you, but I'm sorry. Then if you want to apologize, right, go ahead. But I feel like this is like, own who you are. You have struggles. You had a rough childhood. You had divorces. You had failures. You had whatever. Own them because they're part of your growth. They're yours. They have your fingerprint on them. Yeah, I went through something really difficult. But you know what? I'm owning it. I'm owning the fact that I didn't leave earlier. I'm owning the fact that I stayed in it when I should have left. I'm owning the fact that this person did this to me and I made a decision to leave, and I'm owning that, and it was right for me. Or I stayed and I had a good reason to stay. Because at the time, the decision you made, whatever you went through, was what you were capable of getting to or arriving at that time. So own it and don't be apologetic to anyone about your pain. Yeah, I went through that. I sure did. That was tough. People will connect with you when you say, hey, my name is whatever, and this is my story. And I have no shame because I learned this from it. You're already, you've got people around you who are supporting you. Either you seek them out and you find them, or you've been praying and asking for them to be revealed to you. Don't apologize for setting boundaries for yourself. Empaths, especially, I'm learning, more so than anything, need to set boundaries so they can be radiant empaths, not broken empaths. Empaths need to set boundaries because they're overgivers and they want to fix. They almost, at their worst, they become martyrs. It's really important to have autonomy, but it's also really important to have humility and give and help. Those are not curses. Those are gifts. And service type work, service energy, service type work is very healing for the soul because it makes you part of something here. Helping others makes you part of a team. And it's good for your self-worth, right? Okay. Powerful messages. All right. You have double Capricorn, triple Capricorn here. And you have Sagittarius showing up. All right. Oh my gosh. You've got 12, 12, 12. So 2012... the date 12, like September 12th, could be your birthday, but 12, 12, 12. Where would you see that? Maybe December 12th, 2012 was a significant time period for you. Way back when. Something happened. September 3rd and 4th and the 8th, the 1st. You guys, are you kidding? I just didn't even see this. You have another 12. So, no, 12, 12, 12, 12. Oh, let's see. What is the spiritual meaning? Have you, I don't know if you would see those. You might see 12, 12. You might see, 1, 2, 1, 2. There's some kind of repeating numbers. Oh. Hold on a second. 12, 12, 12, 12. Sequence of number shapes or other objects. Oh, okay, wait. They're giving me coordinates. Nigeria. They just gave me the coordinate of Bulama Kandieri, Nigeria. A map coordinate. Okay. I know there's a whole bunch of stuff going on, so it could be somebody's birthday. 12, 12, 12, but I don't know. I'm just going to tell you right now, okay? I'm just going to tell you 12, 12, 12, 12, 12 number meaning. And you might see these numbers repeating often. Oh, it's an angel number. Messages from the universe or guardian angel. Well, that's what I said. It's positive change, balance and harmony, trusting in yourself, embracing a new beginning, focusing on your dreams, healing and growth. 1212 is a message that you are ready to make better, significant connections in your life, whether they are friendly, loving, or professional relationships. So yeah, very significant number meaning. I don't know where you would see that. I mean, I guess you could see it on a clock or maybe a digital. You would have to catch that pretty fast for the seconds, but it's there. September 2nd and the 20th. Also August 23rd, 24th. Someone's 21. Someone's 43. 201, 202, 420, 432. Numbers they're giving me. All right, Virgo. Get your initials. Okay, you have the letter R. You have S, I, letter D, N, E, F. Oh. Are you kidding? Oh, this is the bulk of the message. Look what I do. Look what I'm doing. Virgo. Spirit just spelled something out for you. Friends. Let your friends help you, Virgo. Remember how the reading started? And this is bookending the way the reading is finishing. There are people around you who celebrate you. Let them. Lean on your circle of support as you go through what you're going through or what you're feeling or what you're experiencing in your life. Especially the next 2 weeks. Who are your friends? If you don't have any friends, Virgo, it's time to make some. Okay? Ask for and accept support from others, Virgo. Love is there for sure, but it feels like this is the biggest. Like the friends are kind of like the ones that lift you up so you can get higher to where you need to be. The goal is to go up, not down. I mean, that's just crazy. I can't like really with this. That pulling those initials out and it turned out to spell out the word. And it's exactly what we're talking about here. So if you don't have a bunch of friends, just maybe one friend, but someone. This can't just be a shallow friend. This has to be someone that looks you in the eye and say, you are my friend, and I got you. I got your corner. I got your back. I'll be in your corner. Through thick and thin. My loyalty is to you because you were loyal to me. And that's Virgo. Virgos are loyal. So focus on those people who you call your friends or your friend, your soul tribe. Because they're the ones that are going to help you get to where you need to be. You can't go it alone. And you know that. You could if you like. But Spirit's like, no. Lean on those people. All right, Virgo. So I'm going to leave that there. Oh, wait. No, I'm not. I have to give you a charm. Oh, look. Wearing your heart on your sleeve. Your heart on your shirt. You do have the Star of David here. Significant for someone. You also have a black star. Virgo, let me tell you what I just got from this black star. You hide your light. You're definitely a star up in the sky, but you are so reserved and conservative. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I just feel like Spirit wanted to say, we see you even though you're hiding. We see you when you want to hide. You're still a star. If your light is dim or is not shining as bright as the other stars, it doesn't make you less of a star. You're still a star. And you also have a little blue unicorn rocking horse. And that's attached to your childhood. It's time to put your heart out there to people that you can trust. You don't want to walk around with your heart hanging out of your chest, right? To strangers on the street. But put your heart out there. All right, now I'm done. See you tomorrow. Oh, wait, I just want to tell you guys real quick. Thanks for being here. You're all awesome, and you're the best.